right, let's try this. Class?
Yes.
All right, so everyone here bright and early Monday morning, thank you very much for at least showing up. You notice there's a bunch of empty seats, so, you know, hoo-hoo on them. So, example 2, graph of a linear inequality, 2 variables. We're going to do this straight in the calculator, and then you are going to sketch it. That's all you got to do. Okay, make sure you use the right symbols. So, calculator, and then we are going to sketch this. So, let's go back here, document, so doc B, and then right here. So, looking at this, is this going to be a relation or a function? It's a function. Relation has x and y both on the same side. A function has y equals, or f of x equals. So, it says y is greater than negative 2/3 x. So, it is here. So, this represents my y equals. Okay, if you want to change it to y equals, you could. Y is greater than, like that. So, y is greater than. So, negative, control, divide, 2 over 3 over x. Yep, there we go. Hit enter. Bam. Look at that. Now, if you notice, look at the type of line that we have here. What type of line is that? Is that a solid line? That's a dotted line. That's a dotted line because it's not equal to. It's not equal. So what I need to do on mine is I'm going to sketch this. You want to come up closer? Yeah, there's open seats all over here. Okay, so yes, I'm going to sketch this, but when I sketch it, I have dash marks, okay? Now, what's the slope of this anyway? What's the slope of this equation? Remember, the slope is always the number in front of the x. Say it again. Negative 2/3. Very good. So that means the direction it's going to go, if it's negative, it's going down 2 and to the right 3. So let's go ahead and take a look at our notes. And I believe I actually have a graph for this one. Yes. So it's going through right here. It's going through right there. And it's down to 1, 2. Wow, that's really not lined up. And to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. And in between any 2 points is 1 line. Wow, that one's way off. I need to recalibrate my board. And that's it. That's what you have to do for this. Put in the calculator, sketch what you have. Sketch your answers. Now, what side is shaded? Is above or below? Above. So let's go ahead and shade that. You don't have to be fancy on your shading. It doesn't have to be as awesome as mine is. But, you notice, there you go. So since I was using a ruler, it's easier to just make the whole thing and then erase. So, just like that, right? Any questions? Concerns, complaints? Conspiracy theories. Pigeons aren't real. They're just government spies. Have you ever seen baby pigeons?
Well, yeah, I have.
Really?
I've owned one. Yes.
You've owned one. See, you have a natural pigeon. All the rest of them are government agents. All right. Next one. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and put these ones in my calculator. So we're going to graph this again. My calculators are my friends. All I have to do is plug them in. So y is less than equal to -3. So I'm going to go doc b. And let's see, can I change this one? Y is less than equal to, hey, look, I do have a symbol for that, right? -3. Enter. So I have a line going straight across at -3. And what type of line is this? What type of line is that right there? Very good. That is a solid line. So I have at -3 all the way across. Aha! A little bit better there. Now the next one is slightly different. Slightly different. So it says x is greater than 2. So I'm going to go back to my calculator. I'm going to doc B, so I'm going to clear out the one I have in there. And then it says x, right? It says x is. So I'm going to delete. Do I have an option for x here? No, so that's going to be a relation. That's going to be a relation. So that was x is greater than 2. So x, and remember, I find my symbols, control equals. That will bring it up. Control equal, bring up the little box right there with all my symbols. Okay, I have greater than 2. Just like that, right? Hit enter. Now, I got a problem with this one. What type of line am I supposed to have? There it is. Okay, I had to move that out of the way. All right, there you go. So, dotted line because it's not equal to. Doesn't like me doing dashes on this. Okay. And then everything to the right. ¿Está muy fácil? Muy, muy fácil. Muy, muy. Now let's keep going. Now we're doing system of linear inequalities. It's just the same thing we've been doing. So what are we going to do here? Plug this in the calculator. Plug into the calculator. So I'm going to plug in 2 of them here. So is this one going to be a relation or a function though? Look at where the x and y are at. They're both on the same side, aren't they? So if the x and y are on the same side like this, it has to be a relation. This has to be a relation. So we're going to write it in as a relation. So x minus y less than 1. Let's go doc B. Change your relation. X minus y less than 1. There we go. Anyone questions so far? We are just plugging stuff into the calculator, so I'm hoping I'm not going too fast on this because I want you guys to have some time at the end of class to work on this. And it's a system, so I'm going to do another one. Hit tab, and my second one is 2x plus 3y greater than or equal to 12. 2x plus 3y greater than or equal to 12. Now, when we're dealing with systems here, the solution that you're going to sketch or graph is only the overlapping part. It's only the overlapping part. So you're only going to sketch in or shade in the parts that overlap. So if you notice right here on the red line, it's all above the line, right? On the blue line, look, it's up and to the left over here. It's above the line. So my solution is where these two lines come together. So I'm going to shade all this stuff right here in the middle. I'm going to shade all that right in the middle. So, since we're going to look like that, let's go ahead and see where that point is. Menu, analyze, intersection. So at 3, 2 is where they cross. So to be able to graph the blue line, I want you guys to see this right here. So graph the blue line. Where's it cross the x-axis? At 1. Very good. So it crosses the x-axis at 1. And then it crosses through 3, 2. So crosses at 3, 2. So we said this is the blue line, right? So 3, 2. And it crosses at 1, right? So I'm going to take, and I'm going to draw my line for that. Let's see. Oh, man. That is horribly off. Not as bad, but still bad. So, and then I'm now going to make it a dotted line. There you go. Now it's a dotted line. Now the red line, let's go back to the red line. Where does the red line cross the x-axis?
6.
Is that 6? So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So at 6, that's where I'm going to put my dot for my red line. And that one also has to cross through the point right here. And is that solid or dotted?
Solid.
Yep, it is solid. There we go. And how did I say I was going to shade this one? Where do I shade at? Just the top V, right? Just this top section right here. So this is going to be all of this is all shaded right here. So I'm going to do that one, and then just because I will do that one too. Do you know what? I actually have a purple, so might as well just do a purple. Yeah, let's do purple. There we go. Because blue and red make purple, right? I think so. Okay. Is this pretty easy here? The calculator is your friend. So knowing how to plug into the calculator is key. Right, Roman? All right. Now, let's take a look. And guess what? That's it. So that's going to leave us the remaining in class to be able to work on the calculator to be able to finish this. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button and support my channel. Yeah, buy my merch from the merch store.